A beautiful sunny summer is just around the corner, which means that we have another new season of anime to get through from the comfort of our basement. Assuming, of course, you aren't drowning in a backlog of fantastic shows from the winter and spring seasons. However, I was thinking of doing things a little different for this preview. See, I tried going back to watch my spring anime preview and I thought, wow, 18 minutes is way too long for something like this. There's gotta be a better way to do this. So now I've got a new system in place. I've already gone through every anime airing this summer and divided them into 3 categories: not watching, maybe watching, and watching. Those in the not watching category will get a name drop, whereas maybe watching will have a short explanation, and watching will get a longer explanation. I hope that these changes will make the preview a lot more fun to sit through. Anyways, let's get started with these shows that I'm not watching. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 2, Part 2. My Next Life as a Villainess, Season 2. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. I'm Standing on a Million Lives, Season 2. Samahoka spinoff I Don't Give a F About. Higurashi When They Cry, Sotsu. Peach Boy Riverside. Tsukimichi. Cheat Pharmacist Slow Life. Seri Gensoki. The Duke of Death and His Black Maid. Love Live Superstar. Make Q Black Company. Scarlet Nexus. Mother of the Goddess's Dormitory. Don't you dare look up what this show's about. Nighthead 2041, Battle in 5 Seconds After Meeting, Idolish 7 Third Beat, I'm Tsushima the Cat, Get a Robo Arc, and Suki Pro the Animation 2. Now let's move on to the maybe watching category. Kano Kano. The premise of the show sounds like an absolute dumpster fire, but there's a chance it'll be entertaining. I haven't seen a show with a polyamorous relationship in a while, so what could go wrong? The Great Jahi will not be defeated. From what I understand, this show is pretty much The Devil is a Part-Timer with an all-girls cast, and I'd like to see a trailer before I make a final decision, but it looks like a pretty cute show. Aquatope of White Sand. I haven't watched a PA Works show in a long time because they've been pretty hit or miss, but the aquarium theme caught my eye. Whether I go through with it though, I don't know. Remake Our Life. Going back to the year right before graduation doesn't seem like enough time to remake the MC's life, but I'm curious about the game dev angle they're maybe exploring during senior year. Whether it warrants comparison or not, Tokyo Revengers is going to be in the back of my mind if I do see this. Ida-ten Deities in the Peaceful Generation. I have to be honest that the premise didn't leave much of an impression on me, but it looks pretty stylish. I'm wondering how the Ita-ten will fight the demons with no experience though. It looks like an underdog story in the making. Remain. Water polo is a cool sport to adapt for anime, but I promised myself to watch free first, and I don't want to watch 2 water-based sports anime at once. Wait, that's kind of a stupid reason, isn't it? Uramichi Onisan. It doesn't look that remarkable from a production standpoint, but the VA cast caught my eye. They alone could make this show worth watching, so I'll give an episode a shot. Kageki Shoujo. Huge props to the character designs, but I'm just on the fence about watching it. The main cast participates in theater, which sounds like a decent setting for fun things to happen. D-side... Tramore! Okay, I don't know what the heck this show is, but the concept art is by far and away the coolest thing I've seen from all the anime this season. Apparently it's releasing with a mobile game, which does concern me because if it was made as a mobile game first, then I'm worried how it's going to adapt into an anime. It probably doesn't hurt to check it out, but I am definitely being very cautious. Now we're finally on the watching category, starting with The Detective is Already Dead. I heard really good things about the light novel that led me to check out the trailer, and immediately I appreciated how sharp the production looks. The fidelity of the drawings looks strong and lets the characters pop amidst their surroundings. From what I understand, this story tackles the aftermath of a guy's life after his partner in crime dies. I saw a supernatural tag on this show and its genre, so I wonder if she comes back to life based on the title. Apparently it's also getting a 1-hour premiere episode, which personally signals they're looking to do a thorough adaptation of the source material. Finally, I can't get over how the Japanese title is one word away from The Case Study of Vanitas. Right off the bat, I am loving the art direction on display. There's a strong amount of character detail and the background drawings are stunning. The show takes place in 19th century Paris after all. I'm also thinking the dynamic between the main characters will be really endearing. And there's vampires, like how could you not like vampires? They're so cool. Like Edward. More importantly though, there's an all-star team working on this project over at Studio Bones, from Shaft veterans in the directorial department to Yuki Kajiura handling the music. I'm super optimistic about this one, and it's confirmed to be a split core, so I'm expecting some goodness from the case study of Vanitas over a couple of seasons. Sunny Boy. I'm going to place my bets on this show being the dark horse of the summer season. The aesthetic is clean and bright, the premise sounds like a refreshed retelling of Battle Royale, aka the Hunger Games before the Hunger Games, and is way better than the Hunger Games. Shingo Natsume's back at it with his first crack in an original show, and Watanabe is consulting on the music. It's nice to see Madhouse pop up again since they haven't released a new anime in over a year, and it seems they're confident in a talented production team to create something new. Crossing my fingers for this to do well. Original anime of late have been extremely strong, and I want it to continue that trend. And I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything, so with that, I'm just gonna go end the video and do something else for today. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I won't forget you again, Toru. Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon S. Like so many others, I'm unbelievably happy that Maid Dragon is back with a second season, but even more happy for KyoAni's return. This year marks 2 since the tragic arson attack at the studio happened, and it's their first TV series since then. Even with the tragedy that struck, KyoAni seems committed to respecting and channeling the legacy of those we lost and paving a way forward for a brighter future. Given Maid Dragon's core themes of family and belonging, I couldn't think of a better series for them to return to, and the previews honestly look amazing with even more bubbly animation and vigor. There's no doubt in my mind I'm giving this show my full support this season, as it is my most anticipated. Phew, finally got that done under 7 minutes, but I have a couple of random things to touch on before ending this video. First, the Wonder Egg Priority Special is airing at the end of the month, and this could be the make or break episode of this series depending on how it wraps up, so I'm really hoping it doesn't crack under the pressure, so I'm sending some good vibes this way. Additionally, there's a lot of strong movies releasing this summer that will probably head to the West later this year or early next year, including My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission, Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop, The Deer King, and Mamoru Hosoda's brand new film, Belle. Finally, I'd keep in mind that My Hero Academia and To Your Eternity, 2 of the biggest shows from the spring, are going to be airing through the summer, and that is super exciting. So overall, summer does look a little dry compared to winter and spring, which had a lot of great shows, probably because of COVID-19 pushing a lot of series out of 2020. But overall, summer seems to be a pretty balanced season with just enough to keep many people interested, and I cannot ignore that the movies that are coming out in the summer all look awesome. That's all I have. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to Sukamui, and leave comments on what you're watching for this spring season. In the meantime, I'm going to go catch up with what I think is going to be the best anime of the century, Nagatoro. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video.